What's happening there, guys, and welcome back to NBA Reloaded. Along with so much variety, America is also well known for some exclusive sports that it plays exceptionally well, which includes basketball. For years, America has been one of the finest basketball teams in the world thanks to their rising talents in the NBA. Every individual associated with the sport has memories that they can't forget. Today, we're here to look at 10 NBA impossible moments. Brace yourselves because there's a lot we have here. Now let's get on with the video. Number 10, sitting on the edge. The phrase patience is key has no place in the NBA. There's limited time, so the teams keep pushing to accumulate as many points as they can. But sometimes, a single play can require a player's patience of a lifetime. While the Pistons were playing against the Orlando Magic, Luke Kennard tested the patience of everybody watching the match. His shot landed right on the basket, and the ball didn't slip away. Instead, it bounced on the rail a few times. While everybody looked above them to see if it would come down through the hoop or not, it sat there for a few seconds. The ball then managed to slide down the hoop, giving the Pistons important points.
Coaches this year won't put him on there.
Number 9, out of bounds, point secured. Scoring half-court shots might look easy when you try something that isn't inside the playing boundaries even. There are very few instances where players were able to score points while standing out of bounds. Jay Crowder is one of the few people who's proud to achieve that milestone. Receiving the ball right from the referee, the Celtics player had a go at it from the spot. It seemed like such a wild shot, but his teammate had managed to get right under the backboard to receive and dunk it as soon as possible. But the ball went in without his interference, and Jay's shot made the audience go wild.
Alright, this is how Brad drew it up.
Number 8, skill defending. It's easy to show your skills when you're running down the opponent's court. It's a lot for them to handle while they're thinking about your next move. It takes a lot to showboat your skills as best as you can while you're defending at such a critical point in your court. We'll need some classes from Chris Stapps about how he did such an amazing trick. The Brooklyn Nets were leading against the Knicks by 10 points, but they didn't stop pushing. They were so far down the court that the ball was just inches away from the hoop. Porzingis stepped in to defend against the shot, and he did so in the classiest way possible. He stole the ball and managed to whirl it back, and as he landed on his feet, he passed the ball forward and thus began the counterattack.
Yoink!
Number 7, Miles goes all the way. Teamwork makes the dream work. Who hasn't heard of this line? A lot of people apparently, including Miles Bridges. In one match, he did everything to make sure that his teammates watched from behind as he went on to score all on his own. Miles started by dribbling past one defender. He then encountered another guard who almost managed to steal his ball. Miles defended against him and then hopped the ball over to get past another opponent. As Miles won possession again, he was standing right next to the basket and he took the chance. An impressive showing indeed.
Daniels back in. Bridges drives, climbs, took it away from him.
Number 6, sorcery. We have no idea what to say about this moment. All we know is that when a player attempted a shot, the referee's whistle blew. Enraged, the player grabbed the ball tightly, but the ball just seemed to disappear within seconds of his handling. It's such a confusing moment that we can't wrap our heads around. Even after slowing down the footage, it seems like there's no impression of the ball's whereabouts. It's one of the few moments that might seem spooky.
Westbrook able to get inside again.
Number 5, bringing the board down. Back in the olden days, a lot of players managed to bring the backboard down. Bringing such a heavy structure down with so much force didn't seem like a big problem for such well-built players. Nowadays, everybody is careful with these boards as they're so important in the game, and it only halters the match for unnecessary durations. But when it used to happen, a player from the Orlando team hit himself on the head while he dunked and tore down the backboard. He hung on the rail with such strength that he brought down the entire structure with him. While he rested on the bench, his teammates assured that the backboard would be replaced soon. Number 4, a classic half court. Half courts are nothing new to basketball, but if we're talking about half court shots, it's unfair if we don't mention Devin Harris's name. When the Nets were up against the 76ers, it looked like a lost cause. They were down by a single point and the game was almost over, but then the Nets player stepped up. Devin Harris managed to create space by battling an opponent and getting the ball. From half court, Devin Harris sent the ball flying into the net to win the game for the Nets. All of his teammates raised their hands up with joy as they managed to take the lead away.
To Harris. Harris thought it was foul. Harris scores!
Number 3, lucky control. Kevin Durant is one of the biggest legends of the NBA. He's known for doing his job like none other. The man is all set to replace some of the biggest names in the league to become the true greatest player of all time. KD has a reputation for doing something incredible every now and then, and during his time at the Brooklyn Nets, he showed everyone just how good and lucky he was. The Nets player started running with the ball in his hands from his own court. There's nothing like Kevin Durant running past you, making a nice play. But as he tried to dribble away from a player by throwing it up, he managed to put it high enough to lose it. Fortunately, he managed to take possession again with his head. While the opponents tried to call for a foul, Kevin had already passed it, and the outcome was a 2-pointer.
This is coming off of Kevin Durant's head. Looking like
Number 2, an ingenious pass. Steph Curry is becoming such a menace in the NBA. Whatever team he plays for, he instantly becomes a nightmare for his rivals. His stats in the league are too good, and few players have been able to replicate Curry in one match, let alone an entire season. He's quickly becoming the undisputed king of the court. And if you don't believe it, you might want to take a look at the pass he made while he was playing for the Nets. With just a good bounce, he was able to tackle an opponent and pass the ball to his teammate, who managed to score without wasting any time. The incredible pass shows the genius side of Curry and how well he's doing with such little effort on the court.
Here's Curry with a high bounce.
Number 1, the grandma shot. Our list has some great plays from the league. It's hard to choose from a long list of instances where ridiculous plays were meant to wow everybody with their outcome. There are a lot of incredible moments that we've covered, but how is it possible that we don't share the tale of the grandma shot from Trevor Booker? The Jazz player did it so spontaneously that even the commentators were left bewildered for a second. It was such an unnecessary move that still managed to do the job. The Jazz player received the ball when he wasn't facing the basket. Randomly guessing, Booker lifted the ball up without handling it in an attempt to score. The ball went in, and since then, this shot has been known as the grandma shot.
Booker got it! Are you kidding me?
That's all we have for you guys in today's video. Thank you all for watching, and please do give this video a like if you had fun. Tell us what you thought about it in the comments down below, as we love to hear your feedback. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to dunk on that bell icon so you receive more NBA goodness from our channel in the future. We'll be back here next time with another great video, so stay tuned, and until then, goodbye and take care.